Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. How are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good day, come help you look your way today. Oh, we hope so. Any ways. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of the day this is for you, and welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me, you friendly, freaky ass, sweet grass, water medicine woman. I was Christianity, superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here, and welcome all you beautiful divine beings. We're here too. All girls are with you. Hey. It's a Wednesday. A hump day Wednesday. The final day of the first week of the year. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's the 7th that is I'm recording today. Whatever makes sense, okay? Whatever you understand, that's okay for you. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Okay, here we go. Still tired and wiped, and that's okay. And I just did a little thing with us, and that was doing little holiday meetings through the holiday times here. She's still doing this week, and Mrs. Potts starts up next week. So this would be about my time I do my Mrs. Potts set on Wednesdays. Wake and bake Wednesdays, hump day Wednesdays. Oh no, wandering Wednesdays, winter Wednesday. Oh no, what's that for you? Yeah, so you see my lips are a little tinted here because I had to put lipstick on and then kiss a letter to myself. It was a thing that we did there, and it was really beautiful. I just loved it. Oh, and I keep elbowing my little kitty, my little pussy over her. Just keep getting an elbow. I don't know if you can. Well, you can kind of see her. Just a little bit right here, right here. The other kitty's over her. Oh, that's the kitty right there. You can't see him with the tickety tockety. Here, they're both hers. They're both hers. And they told me to. Okay, here we go. Let's get into this. Wow, I just got a wave of just like, I'm tired. But it could be because I really want to go out and do a couple interviews. Hey, anybody's watching in the Peterborough area, please send me a message and say, yeah, I'd like to do the volunteer for an interview about relationships, and all relationships, okay? All relationships with ourselves, with our source, with others, intimate partners and family relationships with our children. Building healthy ones, right? And healthy communication in relationship. And do we wear masks in them? And why do we do that? And we want to be loved for ourselves, yet we're afraid to show ourselves. How nobody's gonna know you if you don't show you. So how can anybody love the real you if you don't show the real you? Oh no, how's that? Right? I would go on. You people, are you interested in knowing me beyond your perception of me? But then when I kept making myself to go along with their perception of me, I don't know. What is that for you? What is that for you? When we don't know who we are, how can anybody else know us? Ain't nobody know you better than you except for your creator, okay? Okay? No human being know you better than you because no human being is in you. No human being will be with you as long as you will be with you. Since conception till the day you cross that rainbow bridge, you're the one human with you. Right from beginning till the end. Okay? What is that for you? What is that for you? Or, there's another one. If we call in, ask them come in, there's another human. Oh, no. What's that for you? How you believe? I'm not. To each their own, to each their own. Oh. But yes, I'm going to get out there and talk about relationships. I got to get a couple of shows in there by the end of the month here. Okay? Yeah. Anybody want to join me in that too? Because I got no insurance on my vehicle. So I might need to ride around. Got my scooter I can't take out in the winter. So to get this done in January, I'm going to need some help. I need some help. Anybody want to ride? A cameraman? Want to be a cameraman? Oh, no. Just shoot me a message. Let me know. I'm in Peterborough, Canada, eh? Okay, here we go. Every morning, look in the mirror and affirm positive words into your life. Lailah, Gifty, Akita. Okay, Lailah was another one. Lailah, I'm like, there's two of them in here. Lailah, Gifty, Akita. Okay, anyways, that's my own rambling thoughts. Don't worry if it don't make sense about that one. Okay, here we go. As you move through your day, take a moment to look into the mirror, and while looking into your own eyes, recite these words. Aloud or silently, okay? Aloud is really good. Laugh at yourself, that's fine, you know? I love getting silly with myself in the mirror, that's okay, that's fine, okay? Here we go. Especially when I'm feeling sad. That also come from, you know, being told, oh, I wish you could see your face right now. If I could hold the mirror up to your face, well, I go look in the mirror. And I go, ah, it's kind of funny. I don't know, what is that for you? So, recite these words. Aloud or silently. I love myself unconditionally. I am always enough. I love myself unconditionally. I am always enough. Begins within. If we're not enough for ourselves, we're not going to be enough for anybody else. I don't know. What is that for you? Right? And we call that in. Spirit's always got our back because that's how we get that, you know? So we are loved immeasurably. Let's let that in and pour through. So many of us has been tainted that we kind of block off from that, right? Because we believe that that was, oh, he did that, it's his call, whatever. I don't know. What is that for you? But we block off from that spirit because that was tainted for us because we've grown through like spiritual abuses and things like that. And I mean, as a bigger scheme of things, I don't know. What is that for you? What is that for you? I mean, to each their own. To each their own. I don't, you know. I'm not promoting any one way here. It's that, except for beginning within and looking. And why do you believe what you believe? What makes you believe what you believe? Never mind the whys. But what makes you believe what you believe? Where did those beliefs come from? Oh no, that's all I'm asking. Here's that we all do that. We look within. And not push it on anybody else, okay? To each their own. We're all going to have that time at the end when we meet our Creator or whatever that is, okay? To each their own. All right. Okay, here we go. That's it, two. Two. Love yourself unconditionally. You're always enough. It always begins within. All those relationships, everything begins within. What is our belief? What are our beliefs on relationships? What are our beliefs of the roles being played in those relationships? Right? Were we groomed for that? Was that put in us? Or is this the things that come up that we believe? I don't know. What is that for you? And love yourself unconditionally because you're always enough. Because if we don't, right, we're going to be desperate. We're going to be looking for somebody else to love us. Can you love me? I can't do it for myself. Right now, I've never said that song, Let Me Love You Until You Can Love Yourself. No. Okay? Learn to love that. And if you can't, just accept yourself, okay? Accept that you are loved and open up, right? So we don't believe that, we're going to block ourselves from that love and everything because we don't feel like we're worth it. So we're going to be blocking that off. I don't know. Can you see examples of that in your life where you've kind of blocked out love because you didn't feel like you deserved it? That you stayed in toxicity and stuff like that because you felt you needed to be punished for some mistake when you didn't know any better, or when you were in a survival mode. When we're triggered into that survival mode, I just love that. I was just reading that we're not ourselves then. We're acting from that survival. We're doing whatever it takes to survive. Especially when we got that fawning. It's like, okay, I'll do whatever you want. Okay, fine. I'll just smile and nod and just agree, okay, because then that makes it easier for me. That was the biggest thing that I went through, was just a smile and nod, put up and shut up, okay? Because if I spoke up for myself, it came at me a whole lot more. So then what we got to do, okay, remove ourselves from those situations, and I will never go back. I will never go back there. Okay, never say never, but I have no desire to ever go back there, okay? I got myself free from that. Because it was very, yeah, anyways. Here we go. And then we can celebrate. Let's celebrate. What are you celebrating now? This new year, new things are coming, right? Okay, winter's going to end. The spring will come again. And we got that generous protector that's always there. Spirit's always got our back. That's how we get that. So can we open up and let that pour into us, right? And celebrate that we are loved unconditionally even before we are born? Oh, I don't know. What is that for you? What is that for you? Now, record keeper, looking inside, right? The body keeps score, looking inside, because even though we might have gone someplace else in our mind, the bodies went through that. So we need to help our bodies feel safe now so we can get out of just the reaction and just moving in autopilot, in survival mode. Because the body isn't meant to be in that survival mode. Your fight or flight is supposed to just activate in those moments when there's a saber tooth tiger chasing you. I don't know. Like, we don't call an ambulance every time we need to go to the doctors, right? So we don't use the emergency systems. They don't need to be on 24/7. They need to be on in an emergency. Because what happens when they're on 24/7? They get burnt out and they're not working the way they used to. So how can we rest that? Look back and see. Look back and see, have a look through your life and the records. And what does that reveal to you? Have you been going to the beat of your eternal timing? Marching to the beat of your own drum? Have you been listening? Is it divine timing? Or are you trying to make things happen? I did that. I got rushed along and I tried to rush along. Let me get there. You know, I'm better best friend to my mother when I'm older, right? Oh, I want to go on double dates with my mother. Let me get somebody that she likes and we all hang out together. And yeah, that's my work, because I was raised as my mom being my best friend, and that is really, really toxic. And I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that till later. It's actually called emotional incest. When we make the kids into our friends, they can't understand those things. They're not meant to. Friends and parents play totally different roles. You know, parents, we're not supposed to be their partners in crime. You know, we're supposed to teach them not to do the crime. Oh, no, what's that for you? What's that for you? This is just my experience. And as being the best friend to my mom, as an adult now, okay, I had to separate and find out, who am I? Who am I when I'm not Sue's daughter, okay? Like, because I was pretty twisted. Go out there. Oh, nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm Sue's daughter. And they're like, who's Sue? I'm out in BC. So let's look at that. We need to do those deep reflections and go, okay, where do I take that on myself? I can sit there and blame my mother for rushing me through it. Oh, what a bitch or whatever. No. I still appreciate all that. I don't have any regrets. So I do those deep dives and I see where that comes from. Okay, I went into this relationship because my idea was I liked men that my mother liked. You know, so what is it, the type of man that I like? Okay, you know, tall, a little strum. Okay, let me sing some. I don't know. Along came Jones, tall, thin Jones, slow walking Jones, slow talking Jones. That's a Ray Stevens song. I love that song. Yeah, I love that since I was a kid. Anyway, that just popped in my head. So here we grow. What are those deep dives that you're doing, and what are you seeing when you allowed yourself just to slip in and go, okay, God, divine timing, not my timing, and how did that unfold for you? Look back in those records of your life and the times when you tried to make things happen, and how did that work out for you? Okay, did things work out better when you make it happen, when you use your own energy and you do it, like, I'm manifesting this, and we don't invite that spirit in? Or when we allow that spirit to work through us and we get out of our own way? I don't know. How's that grow for you? How's that grow for you? Thank you, Blue. Oh, I can't wait to get out there and hang with Blue again. Here we go. But that's those deep dives. Like, Blue doesn't stay on the surface. It gets its face right in there, and it gets all those little morsels out of the mud. So that's what deep dives. Deep dives. We're not just staying on the surface. Do those deep dives and see. So we can clear out that shit, make that fertilizer out of it, or whatever needs to be done. What's that for you? What's the record of your life taught you about you and your connection and relationship with yourself and with your source, because that's where healthy relationships start. Begin within. Okay? Here we go. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do, because you know what? This world needs you. Just to be you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out on all that's you. So glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you choose to stay every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow. Slow, slow. Make this another wonderful, blessed day. Love you all. Mwah! Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I wouldn't have me any other way, though. Oh, 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 oh. Here we go. Okay, let's move that way. Okay. Elbow in my pussy still over there. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We get down over top of the stop button over her. Over there. Okay, here we go.